Welcome back to the Dashing Investor YouTube channel, where we're all about finding the best ways to make the most money on Doordash. Yeah, today, guys, we're going to be covering how to make the most money on Doordash's Earn by Time option. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right on into this video and let's see how we can make a little bit more money in this game. All right, so the number one and the first thing, best way to make the most money is a high acceptance rate. Now, I always recommend 87% to 93% acceptance rate. This is totally proven on Earn per offer, and I have also tested it on Earn by Time to see if the acceptance rate would withstand and bring in better offers on Earn by Time. And quite frankly, I have tested it, and yes, a high acceptance rate also is great for getting the best offers with Earn by Time. Now, I tested it before with a lower acceptance rate, lower 70s to mid 70s. I can tell you most orders did not have tips. We all know the Earn by Time. Doordash like to send all the Earn by Time people all the no tip orders. And in the low 70s to mid 70s, I was pretty much every order didn't have a tip. Now, when I moved that acceptance rate on up through the ranks and got up to 87 to 93%, I still got those no tip orders, but I can tell you I got a lot more tip orders. And you know, when the tip is on there, that total amount is more. So yeah, when I was a little bit lower, no tip orders. And as I move, when I hit that 80%, I seen a little bit more. I hit that 85%, I seen a little bit more tips. And when I hit that 90, I was actually very surprised on how many tip Earn by Time offers I was receiving. So yeah, number one thing is a higher acceptance rate. And I do recommend anywhere between that 87 to 93% acceptance rate. And that will give you some room there to decline those like super high mile orders. There's ways that you can even make those work out, but hey, you may not just want to drive that far today. So this will give you some room where you can turn down some of those high mileage offers, or just whatever offers you just don't feel like doing at the time. But yeah, 87 to 93% high acceptance rate also works great with Earn by Time. I saw a lot more tip orders, which of course makes the total offer more, along with what Doordash is giving you on Earn by Time. So yeah, number one thing, raise that acceptance rate and you will see a difference in your account even under Earn by Time. Now, number two, hey, you know, it's common sense, but you know, sometimes everything don't click in your mind. You need to be by those high paying restaurants. High paying restaurants tip. You're by the McDonald's and all those little fast food restaurants. Most of the time, those are not going to be the tip orders. And what you want to do, you always want to put yourself in the best position to make the most money on Doordash. And you always want to put yourself in the best position to get the most tips. And where do you get the most tips? Those nice sit down restaurants. So you need to be by all your sit down type restaurants. Those are going to be the bigger orders, and most likely when most people are going to tip. So if they're all nested together in your town, you need to be in the middle, or at least at that most high paying restaurant. If they're kind of spread out there, just try to do your best to be in a good spot, good central spot to receive orders from those better paying restaurants. So yeah, that's number two. Be close by those high paying restaurants. Don't hang out by a pizza place or a McDonald's or Burger King or something. Be by those high paying restaurants. That gives you the best chance to get a tip even on those earn by time offers. So yeah, that's number 2. Number 3, and kind of common sense again. Hey, take your time. Hey, you're getting paid by hourly rate. Why are you rushing? Why are you stressing? Why are you worrying about how fast the food gets made? You start getting paid from the moment you accept that offer to the moment you hit complete. Take your time. Don't stress about the staff they're behind, or don't stress about if they lollygagging. Don't stress about it. If driving to the customer's house, don't stress about getting caught by all the traffic lights, or there's construction, or there's an accident, or you getting caught by every single stoplight in town. Don't worry about it. You're getting paid by hourly. Lay back in your seat, relax, listen to your favorite podcast or music, and don't stress about it. Because really all those things I just named actually plays into your favor. It makes that order even longer. So you're on the clock even longer, because you only make money on earn by time when you're on that clock. So relax, take your time, and that's gonna boost them earnings anyway. It's not like earn per offer where you're stressed and you're trying to get that order picked up as quick as possible, get it out to the customers quick as possible, and get off the clock and get that set amount. It's the exact opposite of that. If you're doing earn per offer, yes, it's more stressful because you are worrying about all those factors: the staff, how slow the restaurant may be, traffic, you can't find the customer when you get there and they're not answering your phone calls or your texts. All that comes into play with earn per offer, and yes, makes it worse, may stress you out, because you know you're only getting that set pay. But earn by time, hey, you can't reach the customer, they taking their time, all right, that's cool, because your check is only getting bigger on that order. So don't stress about it. Take your time and do not stress about it, because at the end of that order just gonna be that much bigger with all those, negative factors on the surface, but they're actually positive factors when it comes to earn by time. So again, guys, take your time. So again, high acceptance rate, make sure 87 to 93%. Get close to those high paying restaurants and take your time. Now, also, here's just a little bonus thing that I always like to kind of integrate into that. It's kind of just a little method and tool I use. I use the pause method. The pause method, I got a whole video about that. But you can use that also if you need to get back to some of those higher paying restaurants. Just check out that whole video. You can pause it after an order, drive back to around those restaurants so you're not caught up by those a little bit lower paying restaurants. So yeah, guys, that's how you make the most money on earn by time. And as always, guys, I want y'all to be safe out there, stay positive, stay on those goals, and most importantly, keep getting this